Hi yogis, my name is Tana. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have another strong intermediate vinyasa flow for you. It'll be a nice fiery practice. We will be focusing on our core and our arms. So when you're ready, let's get straight into it. Let's find a seat at the back of our mats. Let's find Virgasana, drawing the thighs together. We're on our shins. Place the hands on the thighs, lengthen through the spine. So bringing our shoulders in line with our hips, in line with our ears. Close down your eyes for a few moments, shifting the gaze inwards. And simply become aware of your breath. So noticing what it feels like to breathe in through the nose, perhaps sensing a subtle expansion of the rib cage or the belly. And then as you breathe out through your nose, observe any changes, any shifts, any fluctuation of the mind or of the body. And really allowing the natural rhythm in and out to bring you completely present into this moment. Anchoring you in your body, in the now. Take one more deep breath, and this time let's direct it into the belly, really feeling it expand. And then exhale out through the nose. And blink your eyes open, reach your arms upwards. Finding length. Wrap your right hand around the left wrist, pull the left arm up and over to the right side. So opening up through the left side of the body. Keep pulling that arm upwards, creating a bit more space through the side body and the left rib. Draw yourself back to center, changing hands, left hand around the right wrist. Beautiful. Draw yourself back to center. Roll over your knees. Tabletop pose. Shoulders over wrists. Hips over your knees. Curl the back toes under. And come into your cow pose. Open up through the heart space. Exhale to contract round the upper back. Inhale to expand. Push into the floor. And exhale round the spine. Draw your shoulder blades apart. Inhale to expand, opening up through the collarbones. Exhale round. One more inhale. And exhale. Push away from the floor through your palms. And then come back to a neutral spine. Puppy pose, and let's open up through the chest. Walk your knees back slightly, mouth or armpits down to the floor. You can keep your chin there if you feel ready to do that. If you're feeling quite open already today and you've done a little bit of yoga or stretching, you might just cup your fingertips for a bit of a deeper stretch and then walk them forward slightly and then melt the armpits and the chest down to the floor. So you really feel that nice deep stretch through the inner line of the arm. And find your breath here. Notice how the breath feels in this shape, and if you feel like it's slightly constricted, see if you can try to relax the face and breathe in and out through the nose. Take one more round. Beautiful. Come on to your forearms. Step it back to a forearm plank, getting straight into it. Lengthen your tailbone down, push away from the floor. Make sure that your shoulders are in line with your elbows. And then pick the left knee off the floor, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, step it back. Other side, right knee to right elbow. And step it back. We'll keep moving from left to right. Try to keep your spine and your legs straight so that your bottom isn't sticking out into the air. We'll be here for a few more rounds of breath. Stay with it. Two more breaths. Keep drawing your lower belly in and up. I know it can be really strong. Finish the round that you're on. Step it back. And then lower your thighs down to the floor. Sphinx pose. Push into your elbows. Pull the chest forwards and take a connected breath here. Keep the legs active as you lift through the heart. On your exhale, melt the chest down to the floor. Hands alongside the edges of the mat. Open up the palms so your fingers are spread wide. And then open up through the chest. Cobra pose. Exhale to melt down. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Broaden through the collarbones. And exhale to lower. Last round. Inhale, lift the chest off the floor. And exhale, lower yourself down. Beautiful. Pick your feet off the floor. Reach your arms behind you. Keep the back of the head long. Energize your legs as much as you can. And lift the chest. Take a breath in. And then we'll sweep the arms out in front of us, keeping the chest lifted off the floor. So imagine that your toes are drawing away from your fingers. Holding here for a breath. And then sweep them backwards. Inhale, sweep them forwards. And exhale, sweep them behind you. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Keep lifting the chest. Draw the arms out in front of you. And then sweep them behind you. Exhale, melt it all the way down to the earth. Beautiful. Bring your palms beneath your shoulders. And then push up into a plank position. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking any movements here. Let's begin to pedal out through the feet. Grounding the palms into the earth. Relaxing through your jaw. Okay, find stillness in your dog here. And then step the right foot in between the hands, Anjayasana. Left knee lowers down. Reach the arms upwards. Inhale, take a full breath. On your breath out, lower the hands down, framing off the right foot. Pick up the left knee, step it forwards, halfway lift. Press into the edges of your feet and then open up the heart space to the front. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, sweep upwards, root to rise, high mountain. Keep lengthening your tailbone inwards. And then draw the hands together at the heart space. Take a fold over your legs. Inhale. And exhale, fold forwards. Step the right foot behind you, Anjayasana, right knee lowers. And find the extension, feeling the energy draw up and inwards as the breath travels all the way up the side body. Flow your hands down to the floor, framing off the left foot, and step it back to a plank position. Ground down through your palms, keep your collarbones broad. And then with as much control as you can, wrap the biceps in towards each other, coming halfway down, Chaturanga. Stay here in your Chaturanga for a moment if you can. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, upward facing dog. Beautiful, open up through the heart space. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Draw the chest closer to your thighs and press into the balls of your feet. Begin to pick your heels off the floor and spin the heels over to the right side, toes to the left side. Sink back towards your heels. You're bending through your knees a lot. Look under your left armpit for a moment. And then straighten out through both of your legs. We'll find a side plank. You can reach the left arm upwards, or you can place it on your left hip. Let's lift that bottom hip up. Take a breath in, keep a smile on your face. And on your breath out, lower the left hand down, come back to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving on to the other side, lift your heels off the floor. Heels to the left, toes to the right, bend through both of your knees and come into that crouching dog position, firm through the knuckles of your hands. And then with as much control as you can muster, find a side plank. Ground down through the left palm a lot. Draw your tailbone in slightly so you're not sticking out your bottom. Take one more breath. On your breath out, plank pose, chaturanga to up dog, and meeting in downward facing dog. Take one breath here. Ground your heels into the floor, and then send the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Knee to right elbow on the exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. And on your breath out, knee to nose. Hold here for breath, hollow out through the armpits. And then listen carefully, we'll cross the right foot over the left thigh to find a figure four crouching dog position. Bend through your back leg a lot, push through your hands. And then begin to spin the left heel over to the side, left arm reaches upwards. So we're coming into a side plank figure four position. Take a breath in, elevate your hips slightly, and then straighten out through that right leg. If this is just not happening, don't worry, you can keep it bent. Draw the knee back inwards, left hand lowers down, right knee draws into the chest. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, low lunge. Broaden through your collarbones. And then sweep the arms upwards, high lunge. Find length through your spine, draw your lower belly in. And then sweep the right arm behind you, left arm in front of you, taking a vertical twist to the right side. Open up through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to center. Swivel over to the side to find warrior two. Keep the spine long. Sinking nice and low into that right leg. On your breath out, reverse your warrior. Inhale. On the breath out, we'll swivel to the front to find arrow lunge. So it's a bit tricky. We're reaching the arms out and draw your chest slightly closer to that right thigh. Take a breath in, energize your back leg, and then sweep the arms behind you. Legs stay as they are. Inhale and exhale, sweep them forwards. And then sweep them all the way back. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you and then drop the left knee down to the floor, Untitled. Low lunge, find length, keep the back toes curled under. Lower the hands to frame off the right foot and then shift the weight into the right leg, coming into half lift, half splits. Open up through the chest. You're really pulling the heart forwards in between the shoulders. Kick back into the left leg. Take a breath in. And let's find half moon pose. So you can lower your right fingers on the floor and open up through your hips and your chest. Left hand can reach upwards, or you might keep it on the left hip for a little bit more stability and balance if you're finding this pose a bit tricky. Try to keep both of your legs energized and active. Inhale. Exhale, let's change hands. Lowering the left hand down, right arm reaches upwards. Keep the left back foot flexed. Draw your lower belly in. Draw your hands back to center now. So we're finding this warrior three variation. Take one more breath. Elevate the chest slightly. Exhale, step it back to a high lunge. Sweep the arms upwards, find length. And then flow them all the way down to the floor. Send the right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Anchor down through that left foot a lot. And then bend through the right knee. Flip your dog, coming onto the ball of the right foot. Open up through the chest. Take your time to get there. Never rush in your back bends. And then find that lift. You might reach the right arm forwards. Take a breath. On your breath out, slowly come back to center. Lower the right hand down, right knee draws into the heart, and then lower that right knee all the way down to the earth. Spin the right foot over to the right side, left arm reaches up and over to the front. Okay, I hope you're with me. Find length, connect to your breath. And then pick the left foot off the floor. Find the extension, point your toes, reach the left arm up and over. And then connect the knee to the elbow. Inhale to find length with control. Exhale to connect. Inhale, expand. And exhale to connect. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Lower yourself all the way back down to find a tabletop position, and then curl your toes under and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it behind you. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Hold here for a moment. And then cross that foot over the right thigh to find that figure four position. Push through your palms. And then spin the right foot over to the side. Right arm reaches upwards. Finding that side plank. Keep your right leg bent. If you did so on the other side, you can play with straightening out through the left leg. Push away from the floor. Elevate the hips a bit. Beautiful. Draw that left knee back into the chest. Right hand drops down. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, lower down, low lunge. Pull the chest forwards. And then sweep the arms upwards, high lunge. Lengthen the tailbone down, finding the extension, the energy up the spine and the arms. Sweep the left arm behind you, finding a vertical twist to the left side. Inhale. Feel that opening through the heart space. And on your exhale, sweep it back to center to find warrior two to the side. Find your alignment. Press into the edge of the right foot. And then on your breath out, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it all the way forwards to face the front. So we'll come into our lunge, bend into the left knee a lot. Feel the energy up the arms and then sweep the arms all the way back. Inhale, sweep them forwards. And exhale, draw it back. Last round, inhale, sweep the arms out in front of you. Exhale, draw them back. Drop the right knee down to the floor, reach your arms up. Find length. Come back to your breath. Float your hands down to the floor. Shift the weight into the left leg. Half lift, half splits pose. So you can keep your fingers on the floor. Elevate your chest slightly higher than your hips. So it's not a fold here. We're finding extension through our spine. Let's find half moon. Lower the left fingers on the floor and open up through your right side. Take a few moments, stay connected to your core. This will really help you stabilize. Exhale, change hands, lower the right hand down to the floor, left arm reaches upwards. Firm into all four corners of your supporting foot. Take a breath here, relax through your face. Draw your hands to your center, finding that connection through the palms. Elevate the chest slightly. I know this leg is burning. And step it back to a high lunge. Inhale, find length. Exhale, float them all the way down to the floor. Send the left leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Kick back into the left heel. Bend through the left leg. And if you did so on the other side, you can flip your dog, finding your back bend and taking your time to get there. Really allowing yourself, giving yourself space to explore the shape. Energize your legs and your buttocks. And slowly bring yourself back to center. Left hand lowers down to the floor. Left knee draws into the chest. And then drop the left knee down. Spin the left foot over to the side of the mat. Reach the right arm up. Reach it up and over to the front of the mat. Draw the tailbone in. And then pick the right foot off the floor. Find that extension through the side body. Exhale, connect the knee to the elbow. Inhale to find length. And exhale, draw it in. Inhale, expand. And exhale, connect. Inhale to reach out. Exhale, draw it in. Last round, inhale. And exhale. Tabletop pose. Come onto your hands and your knees. Take a moment here. And then sit back in a child's pose. Melt your chest over your thighs. Soften the forehead down to the earth. Relax your elbows and your forearms. And direct the breath into the back line of the body. On your next breath in, lift your gaze. And then grounding the forearms onto the floor, finding that 11-like shape with your forearms, we'll find Dolphin Pose. Last strong asana of the day, I promise. So curl your back toes under, lift the sit bones up to the sky. Press into your forearms and your elbows a lot. And if you have the openness through the hamstrings, you can gently begin to walk your feet closer towards your elbows. But I want you to keep pushing away from the floor through the forearms and the elbows, and then draw the chest a bit closer towards your thighs. So you're really finding that strong traction and the strength around the shoulder blades and the upper back. Gaze can be towards your toes or your knees. Take a few moments here, see if you can stay with it. One more breath. And on your breath out, drop your knees down to the floor. Find child's pose. Melt the chest over the thighs. Reach your arms back around your heels and soften the forehead down to the earth. Allow the body to completely relax now. Letting that go. And then slowly start to roll the spine back up. And then slide your legs over to the right side. Extend both of your legs out in front of you. Flex through your feet with your toes pointing up to the sky and reach your arms upwards. Find length through the spine and draw your lower belly in and up. And then take a fold over your legs. You can reach for your toes or your feet. And take as deep of a fold as feels good here. Just allowing a bit of softness, a sense of release. And slowly start to roll the spine back upwards. Bend through the left leg. Right hand around the right ankle. Just guide it over to cross over the left thigh to find that figure 4 position. Push into the left foot. Hands are behind you. And then we'll find reverse tabletop pose. Lifting the sit bones up to the sky. Take a breath in and then really pull the chest up. Keep your chin tucked. And on your breath out, lower your sit bones back down to the floor. Let's change sides. Crossing the left foot over the right thigh. Walk that knee closer towards you to get a bit of a deeper stretch. And draw that left knee down so you get a nice opening through the hip flexor. Lift the chest slightly. And then push into that right foot to find reverse table. Elevating the pelvis, the hips up to the sky. Keep a smile on your face. And softly lower it all the way down to the earth. Let's find a cross-legged seat, placing the right foot in front of the left. Taking a nice deep breath as you reach the arms upwards. And then taking a twist to your right side, left hand on right thigh. And broadening through your collarbones and finding that twist, that opening through the ribs, the side body, and the chest. And slowly make your way back to center. Arms reach upwards and twist to the other side. And feeling yourself anchored down through the sit bones, inviting a sense of groundedness into your body and into your mind. On the end of your exhale, travel back to center and draw your hands together at the heart space. Take a breath in and out through the nose. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel to support me, and I will see you soon for some more yoga. Stay tuned. Have a beautiful day.